Scoot this out of the way. Good morning. This is the 375 JDJ barrel on the original Thompson contender frame. And this was going to be my elk hunting weapon this year for dark timber in Colorado. Well, that's not happening. So, couldn't afford to go, which is tragic. I've discovered that retirement plans, pension plans, the federal government, namely Social Security, these people do not want to pay you your retirement benefits. They would much rather you curled up somewhere and just died. So, that being the case, this unretired son of a gun is going to have to come up with a few other ways to make it by. And we're doing that. We're going to be able to hunt deer this year, and I can hunt hogs. Really, I've got enough deer meat in the freezer to last me another year because most of it's sausage. So, but we're going to hunt anyway. So let's look at the weapons that we're going to use to do that, and maybe some ammunition. This is the Model 700 VTR in 308. You've seen me with this gun before. You've seen me shoot this gun on video. And this is my primary go-to rifle for hunting deer and elk. And I have ammunition for that, for both deer and elk. And the rifle is accurate with it. So we're good to go either way with the 700. So everything I was doing ammunition-wise with the 375 JDJ is now on hold. So what we're going to do now is we're going to change barrels to the 730 Waters barrel. Now, and I'm a little bit bitter about what's going on with the oil market and the fact that us old guys were sent home because we're the most experienced of the bunch. And we can retire, but my finances were really not set up for me to retire at this point. So, I'm struggling to do that. Social Security won't start until after the first of the year because I made way too much money this year to draw Social Security. Ain't that a bummer? I'm not bitter about that. That's just the facts. I didn't expect Social Security to come through until, first quarter next year anyway. I got this hanger system for the Packmeyers, which makes changing over easy peasy. Now, if you can get a set of these grips, come highly recommended from me, that's for sure. Line that up. And just like that, you have a whole new gun. This is 730 Waters. It is a 30-30 cartridge neck down to 7mm, and it is highly effective on deer, hogs, and most medium-small game at 100-150 yards. All right. Ammunition for the 730 Waters. This is it, yes. I have a couple of them. This is a 120 grain VMAX bullet, plenty good for deer. This is a 120 grain Barnes TSSX bullet. This is a boat tail. This one is not. This one is more accurate than this one, although it seems to like these pretty well. So we are set to go with 730 waters. I think I might build a few more rounds for it, and I may build. I have. I think I got those. I got some 140 grain partitions. No, I got those for the 7mm AUG-8. But I do have 7mm AUG-8 ammunition stored, and the reason I bought that particular rifle, that particular barrel, is for the Encore, is so that I would be able to use off-the-shelf ammunition. So really, I have plenty of ammunition to do whatever hunting I'm going to do. Especially when you go talk about reasonable engagement distances, in the East Texas woods and most brushy places, if you see 100 yards, that's a long shot. So usually you're looking at 50 yards or less. So you can really do that with any handgun round, 57 Magnum even. So there's what you're looking at, as far as deer. It doesn't take a whole lot to kill a deer as opposed to other animals. I think wild hogs are harder to kill than white-tailed deer. Depends on where you hit the animal. Hogs, I prefer headshots because otherwise hogs are going to run. I shot a hog one time with a 30-30 Winchester, and I shattered both of his front shoulders and exploded his heart. The hog still ran over 100 yards, zigzagged back and forth, thank goodness, but he still ran over 100 yards back and forth before he finally jumped over into a brush pile and died. So hogs are tough. Just because you make a shot in the boiler maker doesn't mean that you're going to put him down. Not at all. They will run. So that's what we're looking at, and we'll get into what we're going to load here in a few minutes. And I don't want to waste ammunition. I have plenty of brass. I have plenty of primers, and I have plenty of powder to do what I want to do with. 375 JDJ, I have enough rounds because I don't shoot that gun very much, and I have plenty of powder and bullets to build some more rounds for it. And I have 375 JDJ brass. So what I'm going to do the next couple of weeks is make videos. Maybe we'll get some shooting in. Today is going to be kind of a bad day. Let me show you what our plans are for black powder season. This is my TC Encore 209 by 50 barrel. Now, I've been in the pistol configuration for a while with it, so I'm going to dismantle. I'm going to convert it back to being a black powder rifle. The Encore has 2 screws in there. Magnetized screwdriver. That's a blessing and a curse. Take the forearm off. And now, press my pin out. This out of the way. I have a bad habit of knocking things off. on trying to put rifles together. Punch in here. Will do. Back to being a muzzle loader again. All right, the 209 by 50 muzzle loader. And I have a primary arm scope on it. There you go. This gun here is certainly effective out to 200 yards with the right ammunition, and just as effective as a 308 killing deer. Probably even elk. Probably more effective with elk. Who knows? We're going to do some penetration tests on this thing one of these days with some different ammunition. I really like the Encore. It's, in my opinion, a superior platform to the Contender, although it is a bit bulkier and heavier, and that's a plus. Now, there are advantages and disadvantages to every platform. One of the coolest things about the muzzleloader is that you don't have to build ammunition for it. You still want to go out on the market and find black powder and 209 primers and bullets for it, but you don't have to build ammunition for it. I mean, you have your black powder recipe, whatever you're going to use, or whatever projectile you're going to use. You load your gun and you shoot it. You only have one shot, no follow-up shots, unless you're really quick about reloading. You can do that, but with a 50 caliber bullet and you put it in the right place, you may not need that second shot. So there you go. There's the caveat to that. The 730 waters. It's these pistols. They're not the fastest to reload, but they're not the slowest. You have a little extractor here that's going to kick that shell out enough for you to pull it out and put another one in, and you're good to go. So there we have it. We can afford to go hunting. We just can't go to a big hunting ranch this year. We're going to hunt public land. And we can black powder hunt. And we can go bird hunting. So in the meantime, we're going to have to figure out a way to make a living until Social Security and the pension kick in. And even then, we're going to supplement that.